Welcome back to the world of Calidor. I'm your host, Evil Dungeon Master Vince, and sitting alongside me playing the following characters are...
This is Steven playing the Dwarven Cleric, Ornoth Kragax.
This is Jeff playing the Elf Thief, Caleb Duskwind.
This is Jacob playing Mui Cudsworth III, a Bycerin Barbarian.
This is Rob playing Raylan, the Elven Magic User.
This is Rick playing Robin Blackthorn, the Halfling Scout.
This is Corey playing Thaddeus Brightmore, the Human Paladin.
So last time, the group took advantage of the prints in the snow and tracked the Cyclops to the mountain area before the snow covered his tracks. They ran into some gnolls and talked their way out of the situation when Rob's character cast Charm on the gnoll leader. At night, when camping, the group noticed orcs traveling from an area in the mountains. In the morning, they tracked the orc prints in the snow to the Cyclops cave, where they defeated a bunch of orcs and then found the Cyclops main chamber, and that's where we kind of left off.
The Orc Prince? Or
Yeah,
Prince?
like
Prince.
Footprints.
oh, print. Okay.
I was
I
like,
mean,
he's the son of the king of orcs.
either way, it's
Minus 20 experience points for Jeff.
fine. Only 20. You're being generous.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, you guys are standing there, and you're making a big burning pit because Corey's going to burn everything.
Well,
Don't
Well, I
gotta
mean,
figure out how to move
I'm
that.
starting to burn. I'm not starting to burn yet. I'm
Can we-
setting
can
it up
we-
to burn.
Can we examine the throne just a little bit better, just in case that there is something that we can do right now?
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, it's like turned to the dwarf. I'm like, stonework.
Yeah, I know, but you were all looking around, and then I was looking at this book, but... Yeah.
What are you hoping to get out of that book, Steven?
infinite.
Nothing.
knowledge.
It's just literally less than like a minute from when I was handed, and now we're talking about stonework, so...
Okay, I was
Like-
just curious.
I was handed a book, and I'm like, looking through it, he's like, hey, dwarf, do your thing. I'm like, motherfucker, I just got a book.
There's some like dirty pictures of female
You
Duergar in
you
there.
should start snapping at the dwarf. Hey, dwarf. Hey,
Yeah,
dwarf things.
yo,
You need
right here,
dwarf,
right
do
here.
dwarf things.
Yeah,
I opened it like page 6, and I just open it up, and it's a centerfold of a Duergar female. It's like, yeah, this is what you were wanting? Put it back.
just throw it on the burn
Alright.
pile.
Like, look at those gray slabs. Mm-mm-mm.
Let's see, what do we got over here? We're looking at the eyeball statue thing. As I
Yeah.
point at the big
It's not
grapefruit
a
sized
statue, it's like
hole.
an imprint.
Yeah.
Like a lock. Like a key lock or something.
Honestly, I can detect if there's a trap or something around this, and any new construction or shifting walls, but we kind of already assume. But let's see what we
Well,
got.
you can tell without rolling, Steven, that the throne looks like it could possibly move in a certain way.
And I think if we had the key for this mechanism, it'd move on its own. But
Now
I
the
mean, maybe if we all push it, it'll move. But that's kind of a gamble.
but here's the thing: the hole was that right behind the throne?
Yes.
No, the hole is
It-
in the throne. The throne is against the
it's in
wall.
In the throne. It just doesn't make like why would they design something for an Cyclops eye to be put in it? That's weird.
Does it look like it could be a key, or you press on it or something?
No, it looks like something gets to inserted into there.
Just
We-
stick
we
your
need-
torch in.
Yeah. Listen, when
Will
you
an
look
orc
into the
head
little-
work?
No,
Stop trying to use an orc head. Oh, I thought you meant dwarf head.
Let me ask you something. If you put something in it, like, is it smooth in there, or does it look like there's some sort of mechanism or hole inside the?
you don't see
thing.
anything inside of it except for
So it's like you can
blood and some eyelashes.
Yeah, let's try the orc head. Go for it.
Okay, so you can't jam the orc head in there because the hole
Okay.
is too small.
Okay. Here's what we do.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
I'm gonna take one of their arms. And I'm gonna slide the arm into the hole.
It does not go into the hole. Like it
Like,
goes
is it
in
too
only
big?
just so deep. It's like grapefruit deep.
Because
Yeah,
it doesn't fit, or there's something stopping it.
The wall is stopping it.
Oh, okay.
It's
some reason
a
I'm imagining you
grapefruit-sized hole,
Okay.
cylinder
Okay.
hole, or whatever you want to call it.
Does
roundish
anybody got a
hole.
grapefruit?
Yeah, he keeps grapefruits around just for this purpose.
So
Is there any
the
kind of
throne-
stone laying around that might, about that size, that would fit in the hole?
Stone? No. Mm-mm.
Stone or something of that nature.
Can we break through the throne?
That's
You
what I
said there was
say. If we all
tools-
give it a good
There's
shove,
tools
maybe.
laying around, right?
There's rusty tools laying around. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're trying to keep this place all neat and tidy. So if we can bust through,
He says as
All right,
I'm
hold on.
piling shit up.
Who's gonna do we need to keep watch at the entrance to make sure no orcs sneak up on us
nah, Thad's
while
got
we're
that.
making lots and lots of noises?
Thaddeus
breaking
has
this
got
throne?
it.
What
mean-
exactly are you doing, Corey? Because maybe that give you guys a hint.
I'm literally taking every wooden object, anything I think will burn, and piling it in the middle of the room.
I don't know why
well,
you're doing
Corey,
that.
roll a d6 because maybe you'll notice something.
One.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, you notice when you go to the shelf, so you're like basically breaking the wooden shelves for wood. You notice one of the jars does not have a wax covering on it, and it looks more, I would say, used than the rest of them. Like the other ones have dust and stuff on them.
Ew.
That's his love jar.
It's his love jar where he puts his
That's what I
love
was waiting
juice.
for. That's what I was waiting for. All right, I will examine it more closely, possibly look inside while holding my breath.
So you could see through it. It's actually clear, but it has some type of liquid. You
Okay.
kind of like, tap on it and you see a giant eyeball.
Oh.
Ugh.
I hand this jar to the dwarf and I say, "Here's your key. Have fun."
Nice.
So yeah, you dig out the eye from the goo. You determine that it's probably some preserving gel or something that he created.
Yeah,
Is it
preserving
flammable?
gel.
That's disgusting, Jeff. Yeah, so you pull the eye out,
Self-contained.
and the eye is pretty much the size that should go in there.
All right. I put the eye in the hole.
Okay, when you put the eye in the hole, the throne starts groaning and shifting to the side, and it reveals a small little hidden chamber.
It's the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want to waste the roll. Can I see if there is any traps leading down?
No, there's no traps.
All right, then I'll start it. Thad, we're headed down.
Have fun.
Stop breaking shit and let's go.
Oh wait, we're all
Like-
going.
It's a
There could be
small
something down
room.
here.
I mean,
No.
you could literally stand
I'm
there
fine.
and watch them walk into the room, and they would never leave your sight.
Like, yeah, I don't think I'm needed for this. I'm just gonna keep piling shit up.
You see
All right.
3 different chests in there. And you also see, where is it?
I'm outside the room just to make sure.
That's fine. You see like a weird like totem of a cyclops as well. And a small sack on the ground that's a little bit torn.
Well, maybe we should take these stuff out in case that totem or whatever closes this door back up.
The
Yep.
totem's like the size of a giant mini that you would use for a D&D game type thing. Like it would be equivalent to his size. So it's like the size of Rick.
Us. Yeah.
It's Rick sized. Maybe it's his D&D
he's
mini. You don't know.
Halfling size.
Yeah. I play
3
a
foot
half.
3 inches.
Don't destroy the table just yet.
What? As I'm smashing it to pieces.
It's not too late. He's smashing it.
Would you please leave that jar alone? That's the Cyclops love jar, not yours.
So what do you guys do? You're standing there. Nobody's in the room. No one said they went in.
There's
I
3.
go get the sack,
No trap, right?
whatever that is.
You go
Yeah.
get the sack.
I have a
Yeah.
I have a sack and a backpack.
So Steven goes in and picks up the large sack and brings it out. And you see when you open it up, there's 300 gold in it.
Wow.
Why we don't just immediately start setting things on fire.
I assumed you guys were never going to find the entrance. And I guess technically you guys never did.
We did.
You also see a scroll in there, Steven, but you're not sure what it is exactly yet. And that's it.
Matt,
If we're splitting
Right.
it evenly, that's 60 gold each.
60.
Yeah.
And there's obviously 3 different chests in there, varying sizes.
Let's check out these chests before we set this place aflame.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait until we're
stop
about to
breaking
leave.
Stop
Do
breaking
we need
stuff.
to check for traps?
It's up to
Would
you
that be a
guys.
you thing?
I'll check for traps. That's
I
fine.
have the skill also. I'm probably not as good.
You're
Alright.
probably just as equal as I am.
Does anybody have a 10-foot pole?
I
Yeah,
have
I
a
don't wanna
15%
brag.
chance.
I don't detect any traps. I rolled an 86 over 25.
All right.
What was it?
Vince, I'm gonna basically pick up like a long piece of
Oh,
wood that's
I
been
have no
used, and
idea.
I'm gonna just start poking around, like staying outside the room. I'm gonna poke at the walls. I'm gonna poke at the floor.
Well, I mean,
I'm just gonna poke.
your companions
poke,
were
poke.
already in the room, so you poking stuff is really not going to do much anymore.
All right.
If
I'm
there was
just
a,
gonna walk over and pick up the scroll. Then I'm walking over, picking up the scroll.
the scroll is inside the sack that Steven has.
Okay, then I'll take the scroll out and I'll examine it.
Here, give me that sack.
Yeah, so you
Just
rip,
clap your hand. It's like,
You know-
ask first.
There is a lot of racism in this group, I gotta say.
There's only one person being racist.
Yeah, I literally slap the elf's hand away. It's like, you ask before you snatch shit out of my hand.
why is
Pardon
it
me,
always
I
the
just
elf in the
see
group
you
that's the
there.
racist? I mean, what's going on here?
I'm not a racist.
It's the tall folk against the short folk.
That's what I'm saying,
Hey,
right?
I apologize for killing
How
you,
many-
okay?
May I
You asked
You
please,
did, and I appreciate that.
You can't be racist to people who don't have feelings.
there you go.
You do not find any traps on the chest.
On
All
any of
right.
them?
Tie a rope. to a
Caleb,
pole
if you
out.
want to open up the chest, and yeah, I'll hand you the scroll.
Thank you.
You're not handing it to me, buddy.
No,
No,
just
I'm handing the scroll to.
a wizard.
The magic user?
Me. And the wizard is me.
You mean
The
magic
drunk
user?
elf.
No.
Raylan,
Yeah.
I know all elves look alike to you, but come on, buddy.
Anyway,
There's 3 other chests that we have not even opened yet.
no, there's 3 chests. Jeff checked the first one. He found no traps.
I rolled an 86 out of 25.
He looked
I'll
at
check
it
the second one.
and he went, "This is good."
This looks good. As far as I can tell, this looks good. I'll check the
I-
second one.
Are the chests made of wood?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't tell. Second one, 19 out of 25.
Okay, you don't detect any traps on it.
There's definitely no traps on this one. Third one, 43 out of 25.
Yeah, you don't see any traps on
I
that
can give
one
it a
either.
shot, but I only got a.
No, they all look good. Let me just walk out of this room real quick while you open them.
The
For
confident,
crying out
not so
loud.
confident thief goes, "Yeah, they look great. Let me just step outside the room before you guys open these."
I have a 15.
there's a trap,
chance
we're
I could
detr-
try.
Guys, I'm gonna look at because the scroll might help us out here. So I'm gonna look at the scroll. What is the scroll of?
You cannot read it, but you definitely know it is a magical scroll.
So I need to
Guys,
wait until I memorize read
it-
magic.
It shouldn't take 20 minutes to open 3 chests.
He was opening the locks, so chill. I'll open the first chest, see
It-
if anything's in there.
You try to open the first chest, but it is locked.
Oh. Dwarven lockpick.
What? Smash
Does
it?
that just mean smashing
Yeah.
it?
Smash the lockpick.
And
Said
he
it
calls
was
the
wood.
other elf racist, and he does that. shit.
Just don't roll a 1, Steven. That's it on your d20 roll.
That was a 10.
Okay, so you smash the lock, and I assume you pop open it since you smashed the lock, but you could tell
Yeah.
me otherwise. Okay, you see a hell of a lot of silver in here,
All right. Nice.
like enough that you lost count after 100 easily.
Well, that'll pay for hopefully a wagon or something, maybe.
So the dwarf loses count after 100 is what you're saying there?
Like,
I would have
Breno,
to move
too,
I would
too
have
big a number.
the dwarf goes like 100. I'm done.
Guys, when it comes after 100,
He didn't go to school for that. Okay. Yeah, you can't eyeball how much silver it is, but you can kind of guess.
Just eyeballing it, I saw about 100 pieces.
2
Yeah.
million.
That's a
All right.
better description. Thank
The next chest is
All right.
also locked. You see locks on all of them, in fact. So
All right, let's. You want to try picking, or? we
I mean,
wanna
yeah, you two
follow our
are
dwarf
still
friend?
here too.
I do not. I do not know how to. Oh yes, I do. I do know how to open locks. I can't pick pockets. That would be a no with a 74.
okay, so he doesn't have a clue. He's just like, I don't know.
Caleb, can you pick locks, or do I have to smash them open again?
I got a 21 out of 30.
All right, he pops open the lock.
There you go. I
Okay.
remove the lock.
Open it up.
And I walk out of the room.
Yeah, it's like he opens the lock.
I'm gonna do this
just leaves.
every time. I'm gonna start like subtracting gold for every
No,
trap.
you're
you
good.
fail.
Just open up the next treasure chest. You're good.
All right. What's in the second one?
A hell of a lot of electrum.
Lightning
Okay.
bolt.
A lot of silver, a lot of electrum, and let's try for chest number 3. Come on.
See if
It's
I can
also
unlock
locked.
it.
I'm assuming you're bashing it off, or he's doing his open lock.
30 got
35.
30
I
out of
failed.
30.
What?
Caleb succeeded in picking it.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you pick the lock and you open it up, Steven. There's a hell of a lot of gold in this one.
Hell of a lot of gold. And how much did we get from the just the sack again? That was split up between everyone.
60
Someone should be
each.
writing
Oh,
it
yeah.
right down
60
the full
each.
amount.
Yeah, I literally told you 60.
You guys
each.
should probably have a group treasurer, but that's not my problem. So
That way we
I
know
thought
how much
Steven was
experience
writing
we
it
get
all
at the
down.
end of the
I'm
session.
not. I don't write shit. That's why I was asking.
Oh, okay.
I'm writing it down as a DM
Corey's usually
point,
pretty
but-
good.
So
No, this is what I'm writing.
A
Yeah,
lot
that's
of silver,
basically what my notes say too. A lot of silver, a lot of electrum, a lot of gold. But 300
you wanna
gold is
write
what
down
we
the
got in that
amount we
one
get,
sec.
So
Yeah.
you know how much experience
70
we
in
get at
the
end
other
of the
gold.
session.
Yeah, I only wrote down on my character sheet what like my portion was. I didn't write the
I
total.
think I have our total.
So are you
My
guys going to
sec had
spend
70.
time counting it all, or are you just going to grab it and run?
I
Yeah,
feel we should just
I
grab
suggest
these things
grab
and
it
run.
and run.
Well,
What time of day is it?
yeah,
Uh,
it's getting to be close to night.
It's probably
right?
close to dinner time at this point.
This would be a great place to camp.
Yeah, it
Secure, we
just
can-
Really?
smells a little. I mean,
But won't
Really?
more
This is a
orcs
place-
show
Someone
back
started
up?
Fire here.
Body parts. Some of the stuff smoldering currently.
And the orcs know of this place, and
orc
I'm
heads
sure
rolling around. And
they might come back.
No, they're all in the pile.
oh,
There's-
sorry.
They're all in the pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
can
say we
pretty
get the
clean.
treasure out and maybe find a secure
Get
location.
started back and get camped
Yeah.
away from here.
There
Yeah.
is a secure location. It's behind the throne.
That's not how.
No.
I mean, it's secure, but once you're in there, you're probably going to be in there for life.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
how
we can
big-
put there. we can
How
put
big
the
are these
treasure
chests?
in
Like,
there.
could I carry like one by myself?
I'm pretty sure you and me could carry one, Steven. I know that.
Here,
Like one each?
You know, if we,
out
we
of
had a
char-
sled.
out of character,
I forgot how much that weighs.
a lot. well,
Well,
you
I
have
mean,
to
I know all
figure,
that
carry it.
20 gold pieces equals 1 pound.
So that's 240 pounds.
No, that's 120 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
So actually, yeah, I could carry any one of those chests, and I would not be weighed down. I would still be in a weight range. I could still fight.
Where's the strength scale in the PHP I have?
Let's see. Where's my
I
book?
think it's under equipment.
Treasure.
Actually, with my current load, I could carry that gold chest and still have a light load.
Page 42, I
wanna-
think.
There's snow right outside, right there.
Carrying capacity.
Vince, there's still snow outside.
Yes, there is.
So basically, anywhere we go, like orcs are going to be able to follow us because unless we
Yeah.
have some way of like totally
Page
eliminating
42,
the
yeah.
track.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to leave footprints or
Yeah,
something dragged
yeah,
away,
so-
or
So being caught out in the open probably isn't a great idea. I'm just saying that the cave, we can secure the cave.
yeah,
And
I
then
understand
we
what you're
go
saying.
up
From
there, but-
defensive point, you can have
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have the wall to your back, and you can kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
also
but
get
that-
cornered in here, too.
I was exactly gonna say that our backs to the wall. Is that how you want to be?
Better than
It's valid points for both, but it's still early evening. I think we can make some good mileage and maybe get back to our original campsite.
Yeah, it's like we can make it a ways, and we wouldn't leave any more tracks than normal because we can lift these. They're not that heavy.
And shoot, what is it? Let me scroll. Robin, can you do anything about maybe covering our tracks? Like if you stay back, like shift the snow or something.
He's just walking behind us, dragging his foot back and forth.
Well, he's a
With a-
ranger. Maybe he can
with
do
a-
something
the
like
Because
that.
that's not going to be
I have
too
another-
obvious in the snow.
No, if you get like a big branch with some leaves and just.
That works very good for dirt. I don't know about snow.
I mean, we can just follow the orc tracks back as far as we can and then go to our thing because that should make it harder to track us.
That works.
As a
That-
scout,
Doesn't
a
do that.
scout would
That's what I
kind
was
of know how to
thinking.
hide their tracks.
All right, I pick up the gold chest. Who's grabbing what?
Do they all weigh about the same?
You think maybe? a
Well,
couple
one looks like
pound
it weighs 90
differences.
pounds. The other one weighs 145.
They don't
pounds,
exactly
the
say
one-
what the other other treasure pieces are worth.
Plus,
They
you
only
got to
give
consider the weight of
gold.
the chest.
I figured they all weigh the
itself.
same. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're all the same pretty much.
Okay, so
Coin.
they're all 120 pounds. We can carry that and
That's
move.
just the coins, not the chest itself.
Well, then let's add what 20 more pounds to it.
add 20 more pounds. So it's 140. Done. That's still we can carry that. That still puts me
140,
slightly under. I'm still at a
130.
light load, so I'm good.
Ditto.
Are you taking the Cyclops' love juice?
No,
No, we can.
that's
we can leave
burning.
that.
We can leave that. We can give that to a gift for Mooey.
Any jars are all piled next to the wood. There's gonna be a giant bonfire in here.
Hey Mooey, we got you part of the treasure. It's right here in this jar.
All right, enough of that. Let's go. And
It's an
again,
undead eyeball, Louis.
All right, so
Set
you
the
guys
place on
leave
fire
the
as we
cave,
leave.
and
I set it on fire.
Thaddeus drops a torch into the.
Says a consecration, prayer.
He prays to Cersei and consecrates the area in her name and honor.
Mhm.
He gains 100 experience points for that.
Oh yay!
So if we start burning
what about
down
that-
buildings, that
hold
gives
on.
us experience. Okay, gotcha.
What about that Cyclops? Do the magically and holy people want to check out that Cyclops statue and make sure it's not actual
it's,
idol?
Too late. Burning.
It's already burning now. at
we're
this
already
point.
on a
Oh,
quest.
I didn't know we took it out and threw it on the fire. I thought.
I mean,
it
if
was
it's made of
sitting in the
wood,
cave.
it was on the fire. If it's made of wood, it's on the fire. There's
Nobody
no-
touched it. Nobody examined it, and then you guys left, and he's burning the cave.
How's
So-
that? How much is
You
that
had
giant
noticed
book
Thaddeus
weigh?
tends to like rush things because we tend to
Well,
talk.
I don't. I just wanted to know because I was gonna say don't touch it if somebody was gonna touch it, but I just wanted to know if it was akin to the rat idol.
Yeah, it would have probably been a good clue, but as we look at the burning cave,
It got
we'll just
consecrated when I.
never know.
Steven,
Yeah.
never know. Too fucking
We
bad.
can wait till the fire burns out.
It's fine.
We could easily
I'll
turn
burn
that
this
table
place
upside
down.
down and use it as a sled, but
Yeah.
I don't think
You
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 could
could
have
have
cheated
what
when-
used as a sled?
turn the table upside down and used it as a sled.
Well, somebody decided to use it as kindling.
It's
Why
I
not?
tried
fine.
to tell them to stop, but everyone was worried about the idol,
And we're walking, and we're walking.
and we're arguing.
Arguing.
But while we're
over
walking,
By the way, who carried the
I'm
third
scouting.
chest?
Nobody
Or
called
did
it, so
Thaddeus
stay there
grab
burned.
two?
Nobody called it, so it's burning in the cave.
It's not burning. We wouldn't have left it. I'm just asking of the other
If-
three party members
okay,
who
so
grabbed what.
I can
I
carry
can't.
2 of them, but that's kind of my limit. I am heavily loaded down at that point.
Yeah, if you hit heavy loaded, that means you could barely move.
Yeah,
Just
so
FYI.
either
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah, it's
okay,
like-
heavy load would be 300 and.
so Raylan,
Five.
Robin,
So
or
no, I'm
Caleb,
still
or
good.
2 of them, can you
My-
just
my
like one
elven
grab one
arms-
side and one side?
Yeah, my elven arms are not built for carrying stuff.
All right, then
Well,
Caleb
you're gonna have
and
to if
Robin
you want me
can
to
just.
scout ahead.
That's fine. You 2 can split it between you. It's only like 60 pounds each if you both carry it. And Rick can go scout ahead.
Okay.
And we're walking.
Heavy
Yep.
heavy load puts us at half movement.
I'm
Roughly
not
speaking.
heavy. I'm just under heavy.
But those are people maybe a heavy load, so
Yes, it's not everyone else.
you're
Oh.
walking fine. Everyone else is slowing you down.
Oh, great.
I'm fine.
I was gonna say, yeah, the dwarf's fine, and if they both carry it, they should be fine.
It depends. I don't know what their load situation is like.
It's like looking at
We'll have
three
to have the-
adults. It's
I
like
got
I
pretty
need-
heavy
I
load.
carry
Hold on,
a chest
hold on.
amongst three of you.
I need to scout ahead so I can load up on part of it.
I just have Jeff and
Well,
Rob.
I'm
just
looking at the
carry it together.
charts.
All right.
The heavy
Jeff,
load for
what
most
about-
people here is 195.
All right. So me and Jeff
Wow,
will carry
Well,
one.
that's 18
How about that? Is that okay, Jeff?
Yeah, carry the Electrum. That's the lighter one. Thaddeus will carry the silver. I got the gold. We're all good. There.
We're going.
So you make it back to the point where you can cut cross to the camp that you had originally made, and you could stay there for the night if you'd like.
That's fine, but I'm going to bury the chest in the snow.
Yeah, let's do that all three.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, so you bury the chest into the snow and you make it look like it's not obvious.
Yeah.
By putting leaves.
It's
Scouts
not
will be
totally
able to
not obvious.
help
Not
with
like there's
that.
a crown in there or anything.
There's no fucking crowns.
Fuck that crown.
Yeah, the crown says Shep on the side.
No.
It's bovine
as
shaped.
we're starting to camp, is there any like discarded wood pile? I mean, like big enough to be, I don't know, about halfling size.
Hey, stop building me a coffin.
No,
You're
Yeah.
you know measurement. in this game.
there's no random wood the size of a halfling laying around.
It's kind of an odd thing to ask.
Yeah, there's
I was thinking we
branches and stuff, but not like halfling size.
Okay.
He wants to build a sled, but
I
don't
say,
think
I'm
there's-
gonna build me a sled off of those branches. Is that possible?
If you want to spend some time on it, sure.
Sure.
Take you a
I'll do
couple
that then.
hours, but you can do it.
You know
you
what? I
gotta
will
go-
help my fellow elf.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you got to go around, you got to find the proper stick, and then you have to make lashing, or you're gonna use your rope, and
I just use rope. Yeah.
'Kay.
That'll
I had to
save
do
me
that in
some
Boy
time.
Scouts once.
How
Yeah.
many how many men are 2 elves worth?
how about what,
At least 30.
One.
There you go.
half? I don't know. So you spend 2 hours scouring around. So who's on watch during this time?
I'll take first watch again.
Second watch again.
Last watch.
I
I'll
guess
take the
third then.
flat. Oh,
All right, if you want to this time, by all means.
well, I figure I'd get up the same time as you and work on that, finish up that.
So I got
Finish up
Corey,
that
I got
list.
Rick, Steven, and then Rob.
That's
Sure.
Yeah, and Jeff's going to wake up with me, so there'll be 2 people because he wants to work on his project some more.
All right, fine with me. So on Corey's watch, let's see what happens at night.
Yay.
Nothing happens during Corey's
Ow.
watch.
Yay.
He died in his sleep.
Rick dies in his sleep now. Wow. The night is still young. Who knows? Rick, you get waken up. It's your watch now.
Okay.
Nothing happens during your watch. The
much
Steven
you
watch
guys
/ Jeff doing project watch. Oh, something happens.
It's always on me.
Yeah, it's always on
Yeah,
the
but you have a
Steven.
friend this time.
Well, Jeff's kind of busy scouring the woods for wood and stuff like that. And, go ahead and roll 2d8, Steven.
2d8.
Get a 10. We know what that is.
Orcs go by with a jar of
7
really
total.
familiar fluid.
Nice. 7 total. Got it. Okay.
It's a grizzly bear.
No,
Dragon
it's not a
attack.
grizzly bear. Sorry. So Steven and Jeff, since Jeff is pretty much, I'll say Jeff, since it was the second hour, you're back at the camp now, like putting things together.
Lashing them together.
Yeah, lashing them together. You, Steven and Jeff, you both hear, ow, like a wolf howl. And then you
Oh,
hear
make
from
sure
your other
everybody's-
side, another wolf howl.
Oh, it's a thriller video.
Vincent Price comes out of the woods.
Honestly, realistically, just get closer to the fire, maybe add more wood to it, make it bigger, and be.
Well,
that's what
I'm
you do,
going
right?
to-
What you
I'm going to
suspect
make up
is
Thaddeus.
a wolf pack has picked up on you and they're surrounding the area, watching.
I start waking up Thaddeus.
Why am I the first to be woken up? Always.
Because you're the freaking muscle. Deal with
Hey,
it.
buddy.
We don't have our barbarian.
Hey,
Ah,
buddy, I know you're sleeping, but I think
Yes.
this could be a wolf attack.
all right, wake everybody up. Let's prepare.
Okay. Rob,
Does he?
wake up. Oh, no. No, Rob.
I'm gonna.
Raylan, wake up.
I'm gonna grab some
get your
spare
charm
branches.
I
Get
set
your
'em on
charm
fire.
person spell ready.
So
I
you grab
skip perfect
some
tree.
of his spare branches and put them on fire?
Yes, and then toss them to the perimeter.
He said
The
spare,
wolves-
not the ones that I'm
Not the
actually
ones that
working
he's lashing together. Just to light some random
Hey, you're
small
bugging,
fires
fuck you.
around.
I have extra torches. We could stick some torches out in the.
That would be funny if you just broke his
Yeah.
project in half and grabbed those.
I considered it, but I was like, you know what? He spent time on this. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No,
All right, so
I just
you throw some branches around the campfire lit. You do see
around the perimeter. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, around the perimeter of the campfire, and you do see wolves. They are around you, but they
Mhm.
are not coming in.
I do climb a tree though.
Well, there's no tree in this immediate area, so you'd have to go outside the camp area to climb a tree.
He climbs up a branch.
I mean, you could climb a branch, but you'd fall right back down again.
All right, guys. So I guess we just get to watch the wolves to see what they do. Are they just waiting?
I'll light a torch.
How many do we see?
They're not. You know how wolves pace around a campfire or around a camp area because they don't know what to
Happens
do?
to me all the time.
Yeah.
They're kind of
Yeah.
testing. Every once in a while, a wolf gets a little bit closer, but I guess you guys wave some fire at them.
Yeah. Or just
No,
throw another burning
stop
branch
it.
at them.
Not Din Din.
Well, what's the size of the pack?
You count at least 5.
Yeah, screw it. I shoot one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. From inside the fire, protection. They might not run in.
You also might consider that one a meal. I don't know.
Gonna say,
I'll
shoot
throw
for the
I'll
biggest,
throw a
baddest
dagger.
one you see.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
throw
kill
a
the
dagger.
alpha.
Dirty 20.
You do hit.
May I throw a dagger?
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
You hear, that one goes kind of running off a little bit.
I'm like roll horrible, man. I roll a 5.
You completely missed.
You lose a
Dagger
dagger.
goes past the wolves.
It coughs.
I rolled a 13.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't really have
Five
a rock on.
5 points of damage.
None. Another one kind of whimpers and runs off into the darkness. And you
We're
hear
now
like
down to 3.
you hear again, and you hear like a really distant howl again too.
You're a grizzly bear. Fuck!
They call for backup. All right, we have to wait and see. I mean, are the others still pacing, or did her injuring those get them to back off?
They seem to have backed off now, but you do hear like howling and I guess wolf talk in the background.
Bark, bark,
Mm.
bark, bark, woof, woof, bark.
No, it's
Well,
more-
I guess
they,
I'll
they howl to communicate. So
I guess all we can do is just keep the perimeter fires up and see what happens.
Wait until daylight, yeah.
Yeah, wake
No,
me if
we're not
anything
gonna
happens. Back to sleep.
wow. He just
That's
goes.
how we would stay up.
Thud.
And wait there.
He just stays
3
there and
hours
falls on
left.
his face asleep.
I need my beauty sleep, man. I got like 3 hours left. You guys woke me up early.
So you guys, who goes back to sleep? Oh,
I
then
do.
Corey.
I need my beauty sleep. So
Well,
Not
Rob
me,
would
I'll
be
stay up.
Rob would be the last watch. So
yeah,
You sleep for an hour and then wake up.
hey man, you gotta get your sleep where you can get it.
okay,
And I'm a wizard. I need my-
Rob, it's your watch. You're a magic user, not a wizard. Stop saying that. Rob's
You're
watch.
a wizard, Raylan.
He's a wizard at magic.
Okay,
a
Rob. Something
wizard.
happens during your watch.
Oh,
The wolves come back.
Actually, yes. You hear a big, loud howl at the last couple of minutes of your watch as you're about to wake everybody up.
Oh, they're angry because
I'm awake, so
I scream in a girlish, elvish fashion. I mean,
You mean in an Elvis fashion, which means it's gruff and dangerous sounding.
No, he said it was a girly scream.
You hear ah, and you're like, "What
Pretty
the
much.
frig was that?"
The manly way.
Just gonna roll over and put some snow in my ears or something, so I don't hear that.
All right. Well,
Wait,
you
you'll
hear loud, like running in the snow,
Oh.
and you see a giant wolf come flying in to hit you, Rob.
Hit me?
Who's,
yeah.
Who's it attacking?
Rob.
The one who
no.
screamed, the
I'll,
one who literally said, "I'm here."
Can I kind of interpose myself with my spear and like kind of set the spear to?
No, it's more of a surprise.
Oh. Damn.
Rob's armor
Great.
class is 12. Oh
I
yeah,
gotta
he,
wake up now.
he hits you with his bite. He chomps at you as he knocks you to the ground, doing
I'm
It's
screaming
a
the whole
warg,
time.
not a wolf. It's evil.
5 points of damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
This wolf is big.
It's the alpha.
And you see the other wolves come walking into the camp. They're about half his size, maybe.
Well, the fires
All
are still
strutting
there.
up
They
all
kind
So
of.
like-
it could be
Smarmy.
what do you call it? Warg.
And the wolf has his claws on his claws. He has his teeth right around Rob's character's neck, and he's biting. Are you dead?
No.
Okay.
I got the 11 hit points.
Oh yeah, we leveled up. We got much more now.
Okay, good.
11 hit points.
Not
Much
much
more.
more. But
Much
you
more
have
is a strong statement. I got a bunch more, but that's
So it is time for
I have
combat.
12.
Some people are still
only get, like-
sleeping.
I imagine I'm
Well, I
awake.
think after the
but not
girly
up
scream,
yet.
the howl,
I
we
stayed
wake
up.
Yeah.
'Cause
Go
I knew
ahead
bad things
and
were
roll a
gonna happen.
d6, Stephen, please.
D6.
Yeah.
5.
All right, you guys get to go first. I'll start with you. You are woken up as you hear a really girly scream, and you see a giant wolf, on top of Rob's character, biting him. And he's like, "Oh, stop it!" in his girly elf voice. And you see 5 other wolves right behind him, growling. But
You got the
it's-
wrong guy. Rick's over there.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Wait, aren't you supposed to kill him yourself?
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Go ahead. Continue.
Thank you. Arr. Yeah. So, Steven, it's your turn. You get to get up and attack.
Yeah. Big old wolf chomping on my buddy. Only I'm allowed to do that in a weird way. So yeah, I'm going to go straight for the wolf and try and crack it across the skull with my mace.
Go for it.
Okay. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits him. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh, sweet. That is max damage. That is 11 points.
Oh, he stops biting Rob's neck as he looks at you, and he's pissed. But yeah. Jeff.
Caleb is going to take one of his flask of oils, stuff a piece of cloth in it, almost making a Molotov cocktail, and throwing it at the other wolves, so that stopping more from coming in.
So you're gonna light it and throw it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll. So I need you before you roll to get above a 10 to get it in the area you want it to go.
How about a natural 20?
You want
No.
to gamble? No. No, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. So you throw it with such precision that you do a spinning flip in the air. I don't know, whatever you want to do. And
I'll say knights all
360
all
no
four,
scope.
yeah, there
all
you go.
5 wolves in fire.
But you forgot to light it. No, I'm kidding. You
Whoops!
it hits the ground, and we'll say since it's a 20, it splashes onto the wolves and does a point of damage to each of them.
Oil in the eye.
And they kind of go, "Arr, arr, arr." Let me see if they run away from that, because they don't really have good morale. So
We don't have good morale.
they're just they run. They just completely run, like, you know, a dog that got scolded. Boom, they bolt.
No.
Rob, it is your turn. You're on. A wolf is on top of you.
Use turn person.
I'm gonna use my dagger and I'm gonna try to stab it in its throat.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, baby. Oh my god.
You rolled a 1?
No, I rolled a total 4.
I was going to say, your dagger flies out of your hand and kills Rick.
I'm
Yeah,
like limp.
you
Total
try
limp
to.
wrist.
We'll say that you try to stab the wolf, but since you're so injured, your vision's a little bit blurry, so
There you
you miss.
go. All right.
It is Rick's turn. He's not dead, so he gets to go.
Stab
Oh, hey.
yourself.
Natural 20.
Do you want to gamble?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
A 4.
Well, you just get double damage.
So
I'm
no, I
assuming
only
you're
rolled a
hitting-
2 for damage.
You're hitting that big wolf, right?
Yeah, with my spear.
How much damage do you do?
I rolled a damn 2. So 4.
He's mad, but not dead.
Owie.
Corey,
I will attack the wolf.
you wake up after hearing a nasty little scream, and
18.
that hits.
Not me.
11 damage.
All right, that's enough that you slice the wolf and he dies. Falls right on Rob.
Take an extra 4 damage.
No, he's already on top of him, so he just kind
Oh
of
my God, Jeff, don't add more damage to the poor man.
he just kind of just falls limp on top of Rob. So
Look at the other wolves and scream with my sword up.
no, they're gone.
What other
Oh,
other
okay.
wolves?
Jeff,
mind then.
Jeff.
Yeah,
chased
Caleb
them
was
away.
actually kind of a badass. It just nobody pays attention to Caleb when he does something cool.
I'm
I,
hiding.
I crawl from underneath the wolf. Then I take my dagger and I slice the wolf open to see if it's full of anything of value.
No,
That's
there's-
not quite how you skin a
Let's
wolf.
just make
but-
breakfast and maybe get the hide for some money. I'm sure it's worth a
Lots
bunch.
of
It's a big
holes in
hide.
it,
Lots of
I mean,
holes.
it's a
It
big wolf.
got
you might
hit
as
3
well-
times.
Hey, listen, if it's a big wolf, that means it's eating people. That means it could have rings. It could have all kinds of stuff in its stomach.
it doesn't have anything in its stomach. It pooped it all out.
Yeah,
Oh.
it passed through pretty quick. Big entrance, big exit too, buddy.
Thaddeus
And
knows
with
about
that-
kind of stuff.
And on that note,
I go back to
I
sleep.
give it a couple of kicks. I'm also going to give it a couple of kicks in the head for biting me so hard.
he's like, I'm already dead. Can't you just leave me alone? Jeez.
No.
That's fine. We'll just, like I said, we're gonna cut off his skin, do whatever it is we do. Make breakfast. We don't have to use rations. We got a fresh meat right here.
It's rancid.
Yeah, it's rancid. No, yeah, that's fine. You can use the wolf meat to cook and make breakfast if you'd like.
Oh, yeah.
So it is on this morning you wake up, it is 34 degrees and it's clear out today.
Yay.
But you don't have to eat
cold.
rations, so
Yeah, chilly.
it's enough that it's above freezing at least now. So the snow's
Yeah.
gonna start to
Melt.
a little bit melt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cover our
I'm
tracks.
That's
looking
not a lot.
around.
It's only 36 degrees.
34.
34.
34.
We don't have any healing magic, do we?
We do.
There, Mike.
I mean, we do. I guess I
But
could
do we
heal
want
you.
to waste it on the wizard sorcerer magic
Hey,
You
user?
I'm
don't
worth-
touch the other elves that way.
I'm worth every heal.
I will lay my hands upon you, and you are healed for 3 hit points.
Thank you.
That's it for the day.
So he touches you in an impure manner. And-
No, in a pure manner.
Oh, excuse me, pure manner.
You get a happy ending, and you feel healed.
Ugh. All right, so you guys could make it back to the village by dinner time.
With the sled,
Right.
we should be able to carry the chest
we-
a lot easier.
We make it
Not
back.
slow us down as much.
Yeah, He said we make it back by dinner time. It's fine.
You'll make it back by dinner time. It's fine. I mean, you made the sled.
So
For,
how-
you made the sled for your own purposes because nobody uses it.
That's good. All right. It's
How
a
do we
lot
want to
easier load
divvy
me
this
then.
up? Take it to the bank.
Secure it at our facility and then
The
split
bank.
it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the bank. That would be a good place.
Because our house is no longer a facility.
Part of it is.
Our house is fine. It just has a bunch of mud in front of it.
Yeah,
I
he
thought
never
the
really.
whole front was. I thought the whole front was busted open.
The whole front of the house is kind of
Oh. Eh.
caved
Covered
in,
in
so to
dirt.
speak. So,
I mean, as long as it's sealed to the outside, it's fine.
I mean, you could
You
have
can go in
said
the back door.
that Mooey was busy fixing it while you guys were gone.
That makes
No,
sense.
you said he had diarrhea.
So, doesn't mean you can't fix the house still.
He just shit. Fixes,
As long as he
fixes
stays
the shit.
outside.
I mean, he's a cow. He's pretty much shitting outside, so who cares?
All right, so yeah, we'll secure it in the bank.
All right, you secure your stuff inside the bank. You deposit all that money. How are you
guess
going
we
to
split it
up?
evenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, split it evenly.
I gave you the amounts of everything, so you guys are going to have to figure out how you want to split it.
580 silver each.
All right. Just write that down. 580 silver each.
Yes, I am doing that somewhere.
I'm typing. You just tell me what you want me to type. So Electrum
Hold on.
next.
Alrighty. Whoops. I hit the wrong symbol there. That's 360 Electrum each. And gold, almost 2,000. 480 gold each.
What was that?
480 gold.
400.
It's right in the chat.
All right. I
Oh, I
hate
see.
saying this, but should we all set aside maybe 100 gold from each of us for Mooey? Since he kind of, has been repairing our house.
Has he been repairing our house? Look around.
I'm asking the GM for that one.
That's up to you guys if you want to do that, but you do see that he has made some good progress on putting the walls back up. And I mean, you guys have been gone for
I'm
like,
okay with.
close to 2
We'll
days.
buy him a
so-
horse. How's that sound?
I'm okay with doing that.
100 gold each from each of us to him, so 380 gold each, and he gets 400 gold. 500.
Fine.
I'm
we'll
gonna give him the equivalent in these smaller coins.
Okay.
I don't.
You know what? I'll give him.
I'm donating 100 gold pieces to the cause.
So Mooey gets 400 gold total, whatever.
No,
No.
I'm not putting in 100 gold. I'm buying him a horse.
Okay, so 300 gold and a horse.
I have to give 10% to my church.
So make sure you give 10% to the church.
Now, is that
you
of
got
all the items or just gold?
Nah, it's just money.
So 10% of the silver, 10% of the gold, 10% of the electrum.
10% of the total of whatever you got.
Oh, God. Maybe I should just convert everything to gold and just use that.
Do that. As the church is like with their little bucket.
Well, dang, that was definitely a
I-
profitable trip to the.
Like I told you guys, venture out, you will find money.
I'm
Stay in
going
the
to
village.
be giving.
You'll find nothing.
We found a cyclops in the village.
Well, yeah.
I'm giving Mooey 500 silver pieces and 50 electrum pieces. Because it's 10 silver to a gold, correct?
So he got 200 gold.
It doesn't
Or 300
matter
gold.
because it's going to go to the bank and Mooey's just going to have 400 gold. I mean, 300 gold and a
Yeah.
horse.
Well, okay. But
Nice draft horse. Not a draft horse. A nice riding horse.
A riding horse. Yeah, like a light horse.
All right.
Cow on
I've
a
paid
horse.
my dues. I've deposited everything in the bank.
All right. So this is a good stopping point right here where we figure out experience and what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You've been listening to The World of Kalador, a basic fantasy-based podcast. If you'd like to know more about basic fantasy, go to basicfantasy.org. If you'd like to know more about this podcast, go to basicfantasy.neocities.org. Thank you.